Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, the market was very whipsawed on Friday with the US dollar, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of six major currencies, displayed a brief stab up around that 107.40-50 area and then ended posting a shooting star, which now waits confirmation with a break of 106.20. Could be that would support a further decline and look towards this trend line, which is seen roughly around 104.10. On Friday, the Labour Department closely awaited data showed that the US economy added 372,000 jobs in June, higher than the estimate rise of 260,000 jobs, while the unemployment rate remained at 3.6. So if we look at the price action, if this market is a little bit weaker, that could encourage some of the other markets. After the euro posted a very strong hammer, that needs confirmation as well. If we see a break in the euro above this level that comes in now at 102.20, that would be the ticket for the bulls to rally on towards the top side of this range, seen roughly around 103.55 to 65. However, we would need further confirmation, as I mentioned, to support this potential upside case. So let's keep an eye on the dollar index and also for the euro. The Australian dollar is still maintaining a somewhat bullish case since it rebounded off the level that was seen roughly around 67.6075. From the rebound, the market is now potentially looking towards its resistance, coming in at 68.55 after a brief challenge there this morning, backed away. Still, the technicals are holding a weak bias to the bull case and therefore could see further upside gains through 68.55 and on towards 69.35. The dollar yen very mixed on Friday, however, with the gains pretty much flat as we just edged slightly higher this morning towards 136.36. I feel there is enough room to see one more test to that top side. That would come in roughly, that is around 136.7090. A rejection from there would see a further weaker play into this week and look towards the bottom side, which still holds at 133.7090. Sterling posts a weak but bullish dragonfly doji from the rejection from that bottom side of the range. It comes in around 119.20. If this market can continue, then we still hold in to that top side challenge, which is where this downtrend line comes in, and it's seen roughly around 122.70 now as it slides a little bit low because of these lows here. Nevertheless, still waiting for that challenge. And if the pattern can improve, and there is some divergence here with the MACD, then we could see this dragonfly doji increase the momentum and come into that topside challenge. Sterling CAD, well, the market still respects that level, which is around 155.20. We haven't broken underneath it. We did actually one day, but the close was still straight away above on the open of the next day, and therefore we could see a further rise up to 156.55 to 157.25. We got three pretty much dojis coming into play here, with the market still looking for direction. I still feel from the technical point, looking at the broader aspect, we are getting a little bit oversold, but the market, it doesn't seem to be easing up on the bear case. And we could see one more down test. That is if we see a break through this level and a close of New York of 1,738. This would give further light to the downside of 1,709 to 11 to 1,656 to 91, which can be seen on the weeklies. However, the longer we stay around this level, then we could see an increase in momentum, but the ADX is still somewhat overheated, but supporting a bearish trend. So I still feel there is a little bit more down test to come. Wrapping up with oil, the market managed to rally on Friday and break above that level that was seen around 101.20 after previously rejecting this level. With a close in New York, I feel there is still room for gains. That is towards 103.50.90, and with a wider section to 109 because of this candle does leave little resistance until that top side. So therefore, we're looking at 103.50.90 to 109.50 as initial targets. Well, that wraps it for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me, but please join me later for the end of the day wrap, and also keep an eye out for the intraday report.